What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. In today's video, we have another Funko Pop unboxing, and I know that's all it seems like we're doing on this channel at the moment is Funko Pops. I promise there is much more to come. Make sure you stay tuned, but for now, let's not waste any time, and let's check out what we got. Alright guys, we're going to start this video off with some seriety, or at least I think that's how the kids say it these days. We ordered this pop right here. I'm going to show you the box. First of all, it is already opened. I wanted to make sure it was received in all good condition. Thankfully, it was, but as you guys can see there, the box was pretty caved in. It kind of felt like it was worse than this. When it came, I was like, oh no, please. Because you could only order one of these. There was a one order per limit. I am, of course, talking about the Funko Shop exclusive glow-in-the-dark Infinite Deku with Eri, guys. Look at that. How cool is that figure? Izuku! And I did actually look at the common version of this a little while ago on the channel, and it's actually no different. The only difference is the fact that it does glow in the dark, but from the pictures I've seen, the glow is absolutely awesome. We are going to take a look at that in just a second, but it is still a really cool figure. I think season 4, right? Yeah, this was season 4 when he's kind of rescuing Eri, and he can kind of use her to really get up to like plus ultra. Kind of, does he go to 100%? I think he does, right? Again, it's been a while since I've seen season 4. Season 6, right, is coming this year, I think. Still, like I said, a really cool figure nonetheless. You know, when this kind of went live on Funko.com in the US, it was like, I want to say a week and a half before it finally dropped here in the UK and Europe, and I know it sold out like instantly. It was just like that. Lots of people were complaining, and then they actually kind of restocked it. I think it might have even been the same day it went live in the UK and Europe, but I was kind of like checking every single day, and then they kind of announced it. I can't remember when it was. It was a Wednesday, and it was like midday, and I was like, okay, let's see what happens. All the horror stories from Funko.com. So logged on to FunkoEurope.com, you know, add to cart straight away. I had no bandwidth issues. It was all going pretty well. It then came up with something about my payment method, and there was some suspicious activity or something, and I was like, oh, what the hell? In the end, it just turned out the PayPal wanted to change my password, so I went back, grabbed my credit card, whacked the details in as quick as I could, and, you know, the payment went through, and it was all fine, actually, in the end. It was annoying that you could only order one per customer. I did want to order two, you know, especially because I was just a bit worried, could there be some box damage or anything like this, because I knew this was a pretty coveted pop, but thankful to say there was no box damage. It's all come in really good order, and I actually think it was about 30 minutes before the pop sold out. Out of interest, once I'd done my order, probably around 12:05, I kept kind of refreshing to see how quick it would sell out, and I had looked at it. I think the last time I looked at it was like 12:18, and it was still there available to add to cart, because I was even tempted to kind of create another account for one of my family members to then order another one, but in the end I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered. I went off and did a few bits around the house. I think I came back, I think it was like 12:32 when I kind of refreshed the page, and then it was sold out. So I reckon it was well, clearly it was somewhere between sort of 20 and 30 minutes before the figure did sell out. So, you know, it was a good chance that a lot of people got it, plus the one per order, so I hope people did get it. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys were lucky enough to get it, but you know what? We've babbled on enough about this. Let's check out this glow. Alright, let's give it some plus ultra, and boom, look at that. That is one sick glow that I have actually noticed there on the bottom corner. That bit right there does not actually seem to be glowing, and it actually kind of seems a bit weird, to be perfectly honest. I mean, yeah, I really can't complain about the rest of the glow. It really is sick. The only other thing you could say, poor little Eri there, there's no kind of glow on her, so you kind of don't really see her once everything is glowing. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's a pretty sick glow, pretty awesome. Very happy to have got this figure and add it to the collection. And then, guys, I actually picked up two figures that are exclusive to the Entertainer over here in the UK. As you can see, well, actually, you can't see them because they're in Pop Figures sort of boxes at the moment. So let me just explain a little bit before we get into these. So the other day, I had to go out shopping for a bunch of stuff for a forthcoming holiday that I have. A big road trip planned in Iceland that I cannot wait for. But I had to pick up a bunch of gear. So I decided to go to Westfield Shopping Centre in West London, in Shepherd's Bush, because I thought, you know, there are quite a lot of good shops there that I can grab stuff from. from, but there are also quite a lot of decent shops where you can do a Funko Pop hunt. So I thought I kind of put together some footage for a Funko Pop hunt video. But when I got there, guys, I was actually massively disappointed. The game store there literally had like one small shelf of, I want to say, about 20 Funko Pops. HMV, they're kind of, well, it wasn't quite a big section. It was probably similar size to one of the shelves behind me. That had all disappeared, and they were kind of now in like singular sections. So they had like this section where they had a bunch of Batman merchandise, and they had a few of the Batman Pops, Ghostbusters, and kind of things like that. So that was really disappointing. The Disney store was closed. I don't know if it had moved to a different location, you know, in the shopping centre or what, but that was kind of gone. What else? Mankind there, who normally has some pretty good stuff, they pretty much just had stuff that looks like they've had it in there for about 9 to 12 months, to be honest. And the only place that had some decent stuff was actually the Entertainer. And in the end, I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to put this together. There's nothing really good to show. We can show off one store, but that's kind of a bit pointless. So the reason though for the pop figure sorter boxes, guys, whenever I go out on a pop hunt or, you know, go to stores or whatever, I actually take a few sorter boxes with me just to kind of protect them a bit from, you know, whether it's the weather, you know, the just box damage, whatever. So that's kind of why I use the sorter boxes, to protect them. And I'm always interested to know, does anyone else do this when you go out to buy Funko Pops in the wild? But anyway, let me open these up for you guys. We have here the Shawn Michaels D-Generation X figure, which actually comes with a pop pin, right? Yeah, it is the Survivor Series. Was it Survivor Series? I think it was Survivor Series 2009. I mean, we'll take the pin out in a sec. The other figure that I did order that was also exclusive to the Entertainer, I actually hadn't seen this in my local Entertainer, was Trax from Transformers, which was a... I can't remember now. Was it New York or was it Emerald City Comic Con? I can't remember. Full convention exclusive shared sticker there though. Let's take a closer look at both of these figures. And we'll start off with Trax, guys, and I'll be very honest. I don't really remember a lot about Transformers as a kid. I remember loving it very much, but when it kind of comes to a lot of the different characters, there's only kind of so much that I really remember. You know, I want to go back. I know there are some other, there's like the Netflix show and other things that I can kind of check out, and I want to go back and watch some of these. But you know what, the Professor would actually be better off kind of talking about the Transformers. He remembers all of these characters. When I show him like a glam shot, he's like, yeah, that's XYZ, whoever, and he always gets it right. But this figure's really cool. You know, like I said, it's kind of like nostalgic in a way for me, but it's kind of like hard to remember all of the characters and what they did and whatnot. I mean, maybe that sounds like I'm being a bit of a contradictory Carl. I probably am. But yeah, guys, this figure's really cool. I'm collecting all the Transformers, like I said, and was happy to add this to the collection. And then the DX Shawn Michaels figure, guys, this one has some amazing detail. I really can talk about this because I'm a big wrestling fan, although I am kind of preferring AEW at the moment to WWE, but a lot of these WWE Pops are really cool. And this one is from, like I said, I think it was Survivor Series 2009. He came out with Triple H on that tank, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was their entrance, but yeah, really cool detail here on this figure as we are kind of going around now to the back. He's kind of got camo pants. He's got, is it really called a tank top? I mean, it's not really a poncho. It's like the sides are cut off, right? He's got the kind of cowboy hat, which is also camo. His hair's covering most of the back there, although there actually isn't anything on the back of the t-shirt. I can't really remember. You know, a lot of wrestling t-shirts back in the day had something on the back, but I think a lot of the more recent ones don't. So let's swing back round to the front. You know, he's got that kind of long wavy hair like he used to have. I actually don't know. I don't think I've seen a picture of Shawn Michaels for quite a while now. Is he short hair or is his hair back to being long again? I can't necessarily remember. The DX logo there on the cowboy hat. And there is that kind of tank as well on the, like I said, whatever it is, the kind of tank top t-shirt, whatever. He's kind of giving the two kind of fingers out, about to do the kind of infamous kind of suck it motion. I didn't really know what word to say. But yeah, guys, this is a very cool figure. I've wanted DX figures for quite a while. They had that Triple H one, which was also exclusive to the Entertainer as well. And I kind of always thought that would be really cool to kind of put them together with the China figure as well. But now they have, of course, announced that D-Generation X 2-pack as well. And yeah, it's pretty different, so I'm probably going to end up getting that as well. And I almost forgot to show you guys the pin. I am kind of covering my face, so I hope it is in focus for you there. Like I said, I think it is Survivor Series 2009, but if I am mistaken, I will put in a comment below. And then, guys, we have this big old box here from FunkoEurope.com. As you guys can see, It's pretty darn big. I was trying to think, why is it so big? I kind of remember what I ordered, and I think there was, yeah, I think there were a few pops in here, but I think there are a few sodas as well. So why on earth is it so big? You know what, guys, this is probably going to take me a little while to kind of sort this, and it's too big for the shot anyway, so just give me a second. I've got it open. It's to the side here. We've got a lot of paper here on top, and you know what, I've actually seen the reason maybe why the box is a little bit bigger. I kind of forgot I ordered these. It always happens, right? Yeah, you know what, let's take these out first then. Actually, let's show that one off, because there is a bit of a chronological order to these guys. I decided to pick up the Mini Moments from WandaVision. This one is from the 1950s. I don't know how well you guys can kind of see that in there. I hope that's going into focus for you guys. I think it is. I can't really see too well. Let me show you the back, because that is essentially what the moment looks like. And this is the kind of first time I'm seeing these in person. They actually are a lot smaller than I thought, to be perfectly honest, and I just kind of thought they did look cool though, so I wanted to kind of collect them. And the other one that they had for sale was the 1960s Wonder and Vision, where it's kind of like going from black and white to colour. Let me kind of show you guys there, if you can kind of make that out. Apologies there for the light. Let me show you on the back what this kind of looks like. And I was kind of thinking, you know what, I think I want to get all of these and then kind of take a closer look at all of them, to be honest. So yeah, sorry to disappoint you guys if you did want a kind of 360 of both of these, but stay tuned, because as soon as the rest come out, we will be doing that full video going through the years of WandaVision. I imagine these, yeah, let's start with these, because we're definitely not going to be opening up these today. I remember ordering a few sodas, but I can't necessarily remember which ones. And yeah, this one was pretty cool. Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop there. I think that's gone into focus for you guys, hasn't it? As you guys can see there, limited to 6,000 pieces, international edition. Yes, we've got Plastic Man here, limited to 4,000 pieces. That one also very, very cool. And the reason I'm not opening these up, guys, is if you've been following, or if you haven't been following, let me tell you now, I'm going to be doing a 50 unique unboxing, uncanning, opening, whatever you want to call it, of sodas. 50 unique Funko sodas, and these ones we've got here today actually takes us over 50, so that video will be coming very, very soon. We also ordered the 10,000 piece Carl Fredricksen from Up. For some reason, the Russell one has still not gone on sale just yet. I think there was one more. Yeah, here we go. This is the last one. It just looks like a Christmas cracker if you kind of did it that way, right? No, can't remember off the top of my head who this could be. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course. Agatha Harkness, 8,000 pieces, also from WandaVision. A little bit of a WandaVision theme going on, but I think that is it for WandaVision figures. So yeah, like I said, guys, I think this puts me at around 52, 53 sodas now. I've ordered a couple more as well anyway, so yeah, we'll certainly have more than 50. I'll still keep that video to 50 and then do another one eventually. But yeah, 4 more sodas, and that video will be coming very, very soon, within the next week or two, so make sure you stay tuned. And then, guys, we have some newly released pops, and I have to be honest, I've literally only just started watching this show, and I think 1 or 2 of these characters I haven't even come across yet. I am, of course, talking about Fairy Tail, guys. Let me just get these out of the way for now. So that's 1, 2, 3. Toss that over there. We've then got this one. Open that up as well. So let me just hide that figure. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's kind of the last one we'll look at in this video. These are the other 2 Fairy Tails. There's one toss that there. You guys cannot even see the mess that is there right now. I can't even get through the doorway. But anyway, here, guys, we have, I think this is the kind of common set of newly released Fairy Tail Funko Pop figures. If I show them off to you guys there, all purchased from FunkoEurope.com. Because I think I did see, was it Skittle Rampage video or someone who said these were not kind of out yet in the US? I honestly don't know if they are. But here we have Jalal Fernandez, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I have not come across this character just yet. Like I said, I have only just started watching the show. Here we then have Mira Jane Strauss, who I have come across, you know, when she popped up. I mean, you kind of saw her as the centerfold in the first episode, and I think she popped up in like episode 2. I know there's like 300 odd episodes. Urza Scala is a character I've literally just been introduced to, so that probably tells you how far or how not far I am into the show. We have Mavis Vermillion. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Haven't come across her character just yet. As well as, again, Laxus Drea. Again, hope I am pronouncing that correctly. Haven't come across that character yet. As you guys can see there, on the back, it's those 5 figures from this set. It's kind of like a full wave. Well, not quite, because there is one exclusive as well, which is Grey Full Buster. I think it's an FYE exclusive in the US, and I believe, I want to say HMV over here in the UK. I can't really talk a lot about these figures, so I'll give you guys a real kind of quick spin of them so you can enjoy them. And the last figure in this order, guys, I don't know if you saw it when I pulled it out, is the Frost Giant Loki from What If. Very cool. For whatever reason, I don't know why, it didn't go on sale with the rest of the commons on FunkoEurope.com when they dropped. I want to say, was it like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago? Whenever I kind of did that video, they literally come out like 2 or 3 days before that. Apart from the Ultron, the Ultron did come out at the same time, and then it disappeared. I don't know why. You know, it didn't even go under like notify me like the Frost Giant Loki was, and then it kind of appeared once the Frost Giant Loki, you know, went back on sale. But you know what, I've blabbered enough about that. Let's now take a closer look at the figure. And look at that, guys. Very cool. But I already had a criticism. Maybe criticism's a harsh word, but I kind of basically felt that this should have been a 6-inch figure. I kind of get with the horns, maybe, you know, it would have been higher, you know, probably like 7 inches or whatever, but you know, he's a giant, right? So why are we kind of getting the figure here in this kind of standard size? Even though the horns make him a little bit bigger, he's still kind of like the same size as the Party Thor, really, apart from the horns. So it's like, you know, in the show, he's much bigger. But anyway, you know, we can't really go too negative on this because it is a really cool figure. I have, though, seen, I guess this would be another criticism, and I have actually seen this in a lot of people's photos. I don't know if you guys can make that out there. It's kind of like some glue and smears and whatnot, kind of on the kind of horn headpiece or whatever it is. I guess it's like an ice headpiece, right? Ice crown, maybe. But yeah, it's like glue or smudge or somewhat, not great quality control, but I actually have seen that on a lot of pictures, you know, on my Facebook groups of people who have bought this pop, which it's a little bit disappointing, but it's not too bad there over on the side. It's on the side and to the back of mine, so I'm not too fussed. Some people have had theirs kind of over on the front. As we kind of skip round to the front, that is where most of the detail is. The red eyes, kind of got those, are they like scratches or scars or whatever they are on the face. He's got the blue skin, the kind of ripped chest, almost like an 8 back there, the kind of almost looks like ceremonial gear, right? It's just really cool, and I am really happy to add that to the What If collection. I think I only need a few more now. Well, you got some of those exclusives that are still to come out, but yeah, I'm not far from completing this set now. And I said we were starting this video with some heat. We are now ending it with some heat as well. This figure literally has heat. Well, not literally, that's just another metaphor, guys. You can probably tell what it is. I've said figure. Yes, it is one figure in this box from Danny and Jazz. You guys can probably tell there on the back what this is. And yeah, guys, like I said, this figure really does bring the heat. The 10-inch Target exclusive Charizard there. I'm not even sure if I'm really getting that fully in the shot. Very, very cool, guys. He is the Flame Pokemon, the final evolution. Well, is it final? Because you kind of got like Mega Evolutions and whatnot and so forth, but let's just say the final evolution of Charmander. There were some of the other figures. It wasn't, or was this part of the wave? Because Charizard was in that previous wave, and then I don't know if this 10-inch one counted as part of that wave with Caterpie, Pidgey. Is it Pidgey or is it Pidgey? Yeah, it's actually Pidgeotto. Caterpie, Pidgeotto, and Dragonite, guys. But yeah, this very, very cool. Target exclusive. Let's stop admire it in the bot. Admire? No. I really run out of words there. I think my mouth's so dry. I really should take... You know what? I'm going to stop talking. Let's take a closer look at this figure. And I actually realise I have to keep talking if I'm going to talk through the figure. But you know what, guys? You've had enough of me talking. Let me play you some nice music while you admire this epically cool figure. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a like. Drop some comments below. What did you guys enjoy most with what I got in today's haul? For me, it has to be the two figures that brought the heat. I mean, everything is really cool. I wouldn't buy it if it wasn't cool, but these figures, like I said, they really brought the heat. And as always, guys, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit click, smash that subscribe button, and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any future content, including the opening of those 50 unique Funko sodas. Like I said, that video coming within the next week or two. Make sure you stay tuned. Guys, thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.